with Ask that released today. Go check it out wherever you listen to podcasts or right here at YouTube. You can also watch the full episode. It's a fun conversation with Adrian and I. It's worth watch for sure. Today, I'm wrapping up this topic of leadership as action, sharing this idea. It came from Adrian. He shared it. Something new requires vulnerability. As as I'm sharing it now, I remember back to one of the early lessons that I learned. I learned this in the network marketing industry from one of mentors, David T.S. Wood. He would always say, every master was once a disaster. And so there's so much depth in that, right? How often do we see someone who is masterful at leadership, masterful at a skill or a task, and think, oh, they were just made that way? The reality is, no, they were probably a disaster at some point in time. This idea that Adrian shares, something new requires vulnerability. I'm going to turn it into this thought of the day that I'll share with you. We must be vulnerable enough to accept failure if we want to change. Here's the reality of it. If we desire to change, there's going to be a point to where we fail. And we're going to have to own it. We're going to have to say, I messed up. Ooh, that was the wrong decision. Ooh, I did not execute properly. None of those should restrict anyone from desiring to change. None of those should keep us back from knowing that there's a better way and acting towards it. If I go back to this conversation that Adrian and I have had, leadership is action. Action is stepping forward saying, you know what? I don't have all the answers, but I have this desire. I have this desire to take what skills, what talents, what beliefs I have and serve people with it. Serve people not of me, but of them. How can I impart this upon their life to help them live better, be better? And that's my encouragement for you. My desire and hope in doing all of this is that we can all learn together. It's not just me professing and sitting here, standing in front of my desk, in front of this camera, telling you all the ways. I'm just a disaster taking each step per day towards being a master at something. And my hope that that mastery delivers value to you and to others. It's my desire. It's my belief. That's my hope. Because I believe it's my purpose to share what I've experienced and help others either grow from that or not repeat the same mistakes I have. See, I'm vulnerable enough to know I'm willing to make a fool of myself in service of others. Because the person that's willing to be a disaster first, they're just foolish enough to become a master. Thanks for being here. Catch the episode with Adrian Kaylor wherever you listen to podcasts, also here on YouTube. Thanks for being here. Catch you next time.